Today, we'll be moving through a gently paced class with beginner level poses. Have a block handy, and please feel free to rest in child's pose at any time during this class. Let's begin in a seated position on the mat. Bring your hands together at heart center and take a deep inhale and exhale. Gently close your eyes and focus on clearing your mind of any thoughts of future plans or past events. Now gently open your eyes and we'll shift into child's pose. Find your block, place it on the middle of your mat, and lower your forehead down to rest on it. Relax your arms to each side. We'll take several breaths here as you feel your shoulder blades open and sink towards the mat. Release any remaining tension you may notice with each exhale. Inhale and slowly rise up to sit on your heels in Thunderbolt pose. Sit up tall and feel the gentle stretch in your thighs. Now, rise up a bit, flex your feet, and sit back on your heels for a deeper stretch. Inhale and shift forward into easy pose with your legs crossed. Ground your sit bones evenly into the mat, extend your spine upward, and tuck your tummy. On your next inhale, sweep your arms upward, extending through the fingers while lowering your shoulders towards the mat. Exhale and lower your right hand down to the mat as you extend your left arm up and over to the right. Your gaze is straight ahead or toward your left arm. Inhale and extend your arms upward. Then lower your left hand to the mat with your right arm up and over your ear to the left. Continue breathing as you feel the stretch on your right side. Inhale and rise up with arms extended. Take a deep breath and switch your legs before we move into some side twists. Extend your arms up again, then lower your left hand to your right knee. Right hand is behind you, twist to the right. Inhale as you lengthen your spine upward. Exhale as you deepen the twist. Release back to center and let's repeat this on the left. Lengthen on the inhale and deepen on the exhale. Now release and take a breath before we move on to tabletop pose. Shift forward to all fours. Stack your hips above your knees and your shoulders above your wrists. Engage your core by lifting your navel toward your spine and lengthening from your tailbone through the top of your head. Push your palms down into the mat like you are doing a push-up. Engage the upper back and shoulders. Inhale and extend your right leg behind you with a flexed foot and your toes resting on the mat. Shift slightly backwards until you feel a gentle stretch through the back of your right leg. Maintain a strong core and a long spine. Breathe. Inhale, shift forward and raise your extended leg up. Exhale, and bend your knee, bringing your heel toward your glutes. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Release your right knee to the mat, and we'll repeat this on the left. Extend your left leg behind you with your toes to the mat. Shift slightly back until you feel a gentle stretch in the back of your left leg. Inhale, shift forward and raise your left leg, foot flexed. Bend your knee, heel to glutes. Inhale, extend, exhale, bend. Release back to tabletop, then sit back on your heels. Take a breath, and we'll do some wrist circles. Circle to each side, up and down, side to side, whatever feels good to you. Now bring your palms to the mat, then push your hips up and back into our first downward dog. Keep your knees bent and perhaps wiggle your feet up and down or side to side. Quiet your legs and rest here for a moment, breathing naturally. On your next inhale, look forward and step your right, then your left foot to the top of the mat. Come into a forward fold and just hang here for a moment before we continue. Inhale, rise up to a half fold. Exhale and lower back to a forward fold. Take a breath. Inhale, rise up and sweep your arms up overhead. Bring your palms together, then lower them down to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a breath here as you spread your toes and balance your weight through all four corners of your feet. Now inhale and extend your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers with your palms facing upward. Stretch tall and continue to engage your core. Switch your fingers and stretch. Exhale and release your arms down to Tadasana. Next we'll move through some gentle sun salutations. The first one we'll take slowly with 2 breaths per pose. Then we'll continue with 3 more, moving with our breath at our own pace. Inhale and extend your arms up overhead. Breathe. Exhale and dive down to a forward fold. 2 breaths. Inhale, lift halfway up. Breathe for 2. Exhale, lower down and step back into plank pose. Breathe here. On your exhale, lower your knees then torso down to the mat. Inhale and rise up to Cobra Pose, 2 breaths. Exhale and push your hips up and back to Downward Dog. Breathe. Inhale and step your left foot forward, then your right. Rise up to Halfway Fold for 2 breaths. Exhale and lower down into a Forward Fold. Breathe. Next, inhale and sweep your arms up overhead. Stretch here for 2 breaths. Bring your palms together, then lower to Heart Center. Inhale and exhale. Let's do it again, flowing through each pose using our breath. Inhale and extend your arms upward. Exhale, dive down to a Forward Fold. Inhale, rise up to Halfway Fold. Exhale, step back to Plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale into Cobra Pose. Exhale, push back to Downward Dog. Inhale, foot forward, rise to Half Forward Fold. Exhale, down to Forward Fold. Inhale, rise up, arms extended. Exhale, palms together, lowered to Heart Center. Take a breath here. Now inhale and extend your arms upward. Exhale and Forward Fold. Inhale to halfway up. Exhale and step back to Plank. Take a breath. Exhale and lower to the mat. Inhale up to Cobra. Exhale and shift back to Down Dog. Inhale, step your left foot, then right foot forward to the top of the mat. Inhale up to Halfway Fold. Exhale down to Forward Fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, palms together, lowered to Heart Center. Let's flow through this sun salutation one more time, this time with no talking. Meet back at Tadasana before moving into Warrior 2. With your hands still at Heart Center, take a step back with your right foot and place it at about a 45-degree angle. Your left foot is pointed forward. Bend your left knee and stack it directly above your ankle. Inhale and extend your arms parallel to the mat on each side. Send your gaze over your left fingertips. Breathe here for 4 or 5 breaths. Warrior 2. Next, Reverse Warrior. Inhale and flip your left palm upward. Begin to bend back over towards your right side as you extend your left arm upward and over to the right. Rest your right hand on your right leg. Breathe. Inhale and shift back to Warrior 2. 5 breaths here before moving into an extended side angle pose. Grab your block and place it long ways on the inside of your left foot. From Warrior 2, exhale and slightly lean over your left leg. With your arms straight, place your left hand on the top of the block. Extend your right arm straight upward. Your bent knee is still directly over your ankle. 5 breaths here. Release your block and briefly shift up to Warrior 2. Then place your hands on your hips and step to the top of the mat. Move your block over to the left and take a breath in Tadasana. Now, let's repeat this on the left side. Step back with your left foot and rest it at a 45-degree angle. Right foot pointed forward. Bend your right knee and align it above your ankle. Evenly distribute your weight on each foot. Extend your arms to each side, palms down. Gaze over your right fingertips. We'll take about 5 breaths here. Inhale, flip your right palm upwards. Exhale and bend back and over toward your left leg. Extend your right arm upward and over to the left. Left hand resting on your back leg. Bring your gaze upward or straight ahead. Reverse warrior. Inhale and shift back to warrior 2 for 5 breaths. Next, extended side angle. Place your block long ways next to the inside of your right foot. From warrior 2, lean slightly forward over your right leg. Rest your right hand on the top of the block and extend your left arm upward, arms straight. Stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Move your block to the side. Straighten your back foot and step forward to the top of your mat into a forward fold. Grab each elbow and relax here for a moment, perhaps swaying from side to side. Now bring your hands to your hips and slowly rise up to Tadasana. Take a breath. Inhale. Extend your arms upward and lower your hips like you're going to sit down. Adjust your feet for stability and lengthen your spine. Chair pose. Inhale and rise back up, then exhale and lower back to chair pose. Perhaps this time, sink a little lower into the pose. Breathe. Rise up. Bring your palms together, then lower to heart center. Take a breath or 2 here. Inhale, then exhale as you lower back to chair pose. Hook your left elbow over your right knee and gently twist to the right. Take 5 breaths here. Untwist on your next inhale, then exhale while you're hooking your right elbow over your left knee. Twist to the left and breathe. Release the twist, then inhale and sweep your arms up overhead. Bring your palms together, then lower to heart center. Inhale and sweep your arms up overhead, then exhale and lower into a forward fold. Step back to plank pose, then exhale and move your hips up and back to downward dog. Keep a little bend in your knees and take a breath here. Now, inhale and extend your right leg back and up to 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, then open your hip so your knee is pointed toward the right. Start drawing 5 big circles with your knee in each direction. Keep breathing. Bring your hips back to square. Release your foot to the mat and shake your legs out. Now the left side. Inhale and extend your left leg up into three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, then open your hip so your knee is pointed towards the left. Draw 5 big circles in each direction as you keep breathing. Square your hips and release your foot to the mat to downward dog. Take a breath, then we'll move into child's pose. Lower down to the mat and sit back on your calves. Walk your fingers forward and extend your arms. Feel the stretch through your shoulder blades and sides of your back. Breathe here, in and out. Now walk your fingers over to the right. Feel the gentle stretch on your left side. Keep breathing. Walk your fingers over to the left, stretching the right side. Come back to center. Walk your hands all the way up. Now we'll shift into staff pose. Extend your legs straight, flex your feet, and sit up tall. Place your hands to the mat on each side, then push up through your palms. Take a breath or two. Now grab your right foot and place it next to your left thigh. Let gravity relax your knee. Keep your left leg straight and your foot flexed. Inhale and sweep your arms up overhead, then exhale and fold forward over your left leg. Let your hands rest wherever is comfortable for you. Relax your shoulders and enjoy this nice stretch through the back and right side. Inhale, rise back up and straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee and bring your foot to your right thigh. Flex your right foot and keep your right leg straight. Inhale, extend your arms upward and fold over your right leg. Relax and feel this gentle stretch. Rise back up, shake your legs out, and take a breath. Bring your knees together, then roll down to your mat. Hug your knees to your chest and take a big inhale and exhale. Straighten your right leg and lower it to the mat. Hug your left knee to your chest. Slowly roll your left knee over to the right for a gentle twist. Arms to each side and your gaze upward or to the left. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll up to center and hug your left knee to your chest. Inhale and exhale. Lift your right knee up to meet your left, then lower your left leg down to the mat. Roll your right knee over to the left side. Again, feel that gentle stretch. Release any remaining tightness. Roll back to center and hug your right knee, then both knees to your chest. Big inhale and exhale. Lower your feet to the mat with your knees resting together. Walk your feet to the edges of your mat. Tuck your shoulder blades under. It's time to relax. Rest your hands on your belly or on the mat. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale deeply. Now, breathe normally as we do a body scan and relax those areas that need attention. Focus first on your forehead. Bring your attention there and release. Relax your eyes and your cheekbones. Now your jaw and your neck. Bring your focus to your shoulders and upper back. Send your breath there. Relax your spine, hips, and glutes. Feel them sink into the mat. Your legs and arms are heavy and peaceful. Fingers and toes silent. Stay in this relaxed place as long as you'd like. And when ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a breath and slowly bring yourself back to awareness. Gently roll over to your side and take a breath. Before slowly rising to a seated position. Inhale and exhale. Notice how you feel. I hope you now carry this sense of peace and calm with you throughout the rest of your day. Namaste.